Hey right guys, Trophy Reacts here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 3 of Avatar on Netflix's Avatar the Last Airbender Season 1. I enjoyed the last episode. I really enjoyed Maria Zhang, I want to say her name is, as Suki. I thought she was brilliant in that role, got the makeup and the armour down. So well, I know that's more to do with the design team getting the armour and the makeup down, of course, but she did a really good job as Suki. And Sokka I thought was really fun last episode, seeing Kyoshi Island, actually seeing Kyoshi in action in some way. I know it's through the way of Avatar, of course, and all that. But yeah, I went through Ep 4 again just to check, and they didn't have that scene in. But again, it might be in a different episode or something where they did that, but I don't seem to remember it. I could be misremembering though. I actually checked when I last reacted to that episode, and it was 5 years ago. Gulp. I can't, no, just over 5 years. I can't believe it's been between 5 and 4 years, because I started in 2018 and finished the show in 2019 when we did all the reactions, something like that. So I can't believe it's been that long since we did that show. But if you do want to check out those reactions, I have an entire playlist for Avatar the Last Airbender, the original show. But anyway, episode 3, I assume now we're going to be in this episode meeting Boomy. So if they're going through the timeline the same way, then it would be Boomy. But we'll see, I guess, and find out. So episode 3, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like, because it does help the video and it does help the channel. And Patreon is linked down below. If you do want to join us over on there, they should have reactions to most of the episodes up on there. By the time this one's on YouTube, they'll be around at 5 or something like that. But for now, guys, episode 3, I'm all over the bloody place. It was so cold, I had to put like a hoodie on. Maybe that's what it is. I'm getting like hypothermia, so my brain's all scrambled. But episode 3, let's do this.
We strike tonight.
Shouldn't we wait? We don't have the numbers.
We don't need numbers. We have our anger.
Well, anger takes you so far. Sure. Who's this? I don't remember this. That's AZULA, no?
My mother and my brother. And the siege at Ba Sing Se.
No.
She works at the palace. She's willing to help us at great personal risk. If she can,
I don't remember this.
So must we all. Fire Lord Ozai must die tonight!
Good luck with that. Again, I can't remember who they cast as AZULA, but I think that's her. Who, by the way, best character in Avatar. I won't hear otherwise. AZULA, such a boss. I think it's AZULA, Suki, and Zuko. They're like the 3 goats. I mean, they're all goated, let's be honest. Go on, you've got your anger and your grief, that was it. So you should win this, no? You don't need numbers, remember? Oh my god.
But you must have known this was a one-way journey. Or did you expect my men to just lay down their arms after you slaughtered their Fire Lord?
Daniel Day Kim. Whoever thought Daniel Day Kim was... Yeah, let's do that. Perfect.
My compliments on making it this far.
Yeah, fair play.
And again,
AZULA.
we in the Fire Nation have always prided ourselves on our resourcefulness. Isn't that right, AZULA?
Yes. Again, we don't... Correct if I'm wrong again. Don't see it till season 2, I think. But I'm completely fine with them showing these two in season 1. I don't think that's a bad change, to be honest.
You may have stopped us tonight, Ozai. But there is one out there who cannot be stopped. The one who will restore balance to the world. The one who has returned to us.
Okay. Jesus.
A message from one of my commanders in the Southern Seas. No one of any importance. What he had to report, however.
Zuko has found the Avatar?
Your brother has done the impossible.
Well, he
Just
let him escape as well.
as I'd asked.
Omashu? Is that the place? I forgot. Yeah, Omashu's the... Okay, so definitely Boomy this episode.
Basic bending forms are mostly just physical movement. But when you get into the harder moves, like the water whip, you really need to reach inside and feel the energy flow.
Imagine getting whipped by water, bro.
Wow. That's okay.
I'll do
I
it.
bet it was my fault. I should never be a teacher. The monks always said I never listened. I think that's what they said. I never listened.
Cool, Neville Longbottom over here.
It's time to go. We shouldn't stay in the same place for too long.
Hey, he's pulling his weight. I respect that. We need more shots of them just like flying.
I think it's another airbender.
He's headed for that mountain.
Sure.
That's no mountain. That's Omashu.
Omashu.
Papa, yip yip.
He could be anywhere. He was headed north when he left Kyoshi Island.
He'll need to stop for food and water. Well, he may be the Avatar, but he still needs to eat.
Imagine how far behind they'll be, like, travelling by boat. Oh, bro.
Commander Zhao's ship has arrived.
Perfect timing. To the Fire Nation.
I don't like him.
He does have a disagreeable quality.
I spoke to some of his crew. Word is, Zhao failed his officer training program 3 times.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Hey, he wants in on the gossip. I can't blame the guy.
And they have an incredible delivery system that winds through the whole city.
Oh, yes. The big slide thing. I got like a minecart. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You can see the big slide going down as well. I mean, I know it's not literally a slide, but that's what Ang's going to be using it for.
Take kindly to outsiders in Omashu.
What makes you think we're outsiders?
I wonder.
No reason.
We just could use a little help getting inside.
You can see the other outfit sticking out.
I've added the turnip sack. Sure you can make that look good too.
Bloody hell, alright, bro.
Oh, it wasn't a great crop this month. She told me I wasn't watering the turnips enough. Knew there was a reason I married her.
Okay.
Irrigation, am I right?
My brother-in-law would agree if he could speak. Struck mute at birth.
You'd be amazed at how much he can say without words. Just the other day, he made us laugh so hard.
All right, that's enough. Move along.
They've had enough of that story. Jeez, alright. I could probably climb that in about a minute. Yes! They've done well, That was good.
Good luck finding your friend. And be careful. Omashu can be a dangerous place.
Is this Jet? I don't think he was in that before. I need to stop doing that, but I'm still gonna... Oh, hell yeah.
Watch out for my
So the cabbages guy.
You're not an airbender.
An airbender? Of course I'm not.
Jeez, alright. Bloody hell, been here 1 minute.
He's an airbender.
No, I'm not. I'm just really good with this stick.
And you're a waterbender. Tail! Tail! Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Dad, I'm fine. We should get him out of the smoke.
Here, our house is right here. Thank you.
Is that the guy from Community? I'm not seeing Community, I just recognize him.
You're an airbender. Do you realize what this means? We finally have a way to take the fight to the enemy. You could drop bombs on them, rain down destruction. Air
yeah,
power is their
he'll
weakness,
get around
and
that.
You are air power. He's responsible for maintaining the best parts of the city. Like a delivery system. You've seen it, right? It's amazing.
It's pretty cool. It would help if you had an elevator to get up to the top, though.
Stuff is incredible. I mean, look at this.
Those are for cleaning under your toenails.
Cool.
It can get bloody.
Under the toenails and it gets bloody. I'll skip.
You're all right.
She didn't seem that in pain. Cool.
He's done the impossible. He's done nothing.
He spent 3 years on an ocean
Oh,
cruise
hell
while
yeah.
I've been here doing everything Father has asked.
Got the whole trio.
People in the Resistance aren't the brightest of flames. Then again, what can you expect from peasants?
True. Preach it, I'm alright.
There are always ways to get in the game. If you know which pieces to play.
God, they're getting her involved so early. I wonder what she does this season.
Tomorrow? No, Teo, no, you're supposed to help me with the airship. I still need to fix the attitude control before I show it to the generals.
I can help with that.
Oh yeah, Sokka's like a little technician, isn't he? I forgot about that part of him. Like that huge part of his personality.
Omashu.
Enemy territory.
Indeed. But not to worry. There are ways to gain entry if you know the right people. Which I do.
It's not that hard to gain entry, trust me, just put on a cloak and say, my brother's a mute.
If anything happens in Omashu, we won't be able to help you.
The prince and I will be fine. We know what it means to be on our own.
Their bond's good already. I like that we're seeing her practice quite a bit as well, actually. It's not like she learned something very quickly, but it was clear she'd been practicing before we saw her do that anyway. Because she's practicing in the first scene we saw her in. I'm glad we're just seeing her do like little bits like that. Instead of her just like waking up one day and she's OP.
Fire Nation spies.
But that means the mechanist is a...
Traitor.
God, that was almost the worst stealth mission ever.
Building devices, selling secrets.
Sokka and Aang. They're in danger. I've got to warn them.
They'll be fine. Mechanist may be the turncoat, but
Yeah, this has to be Jet,
he's a
then.
coward.
He hasn't
He's never
said it,
taken any
but...
direct action. This one, on the other hand.
Yep. Yes, it is. Cool.
Wait. Who are you?
Jet.
You can call me Jet.
Oh, yeah. So cool.
Pursuit was so clumsy, I wasn't sure you'd ever catch up.
Yeah, the pursuit wasn't great, to be
Talk to
honest.
someone who's outnumbered.
Good thing I brought friends then.
Oh. Ooh. Do it to him, Katara. That meant nothing, trust me.
Oh yeah. I brought friends too.
So this is at 7, I want to say, as well as at 5. Oh yeah.
Awesome shooting there, long
The
shot.
whole squad.
That was a mean swing, Pipsqueak.
No, not up 7. Up 10. Yeah, up 10 is where we, I think, meet Jet.
Where's she taking him?
Don't worry. Pipsqueak knows how to take out the garbage.
He's going to chop all his limbs off and feed him to a crocodile. That happens in the animation, trust me.
There are far too few great engineers.
Engineer? No, this is just a hobby. My role is to protect the village and be a warrior.
Yep.
Just like that.
Sure.
Protecting the ones we love is important.
It's cool all three of them kind of have their own little adventure in this up.
Welcome.
So again, I'm going to say it's a positive. People might disagree, but a positive that they brought Jet into it in this episode. Because it gives Katara just like a personal story she can do this time.
If you mix Tinkar with salt water and then boil it down, you get this. Blasting jelly. A few jars could blow half the neighborhood sky high.
That was a quick investigation.
What is it? What'd you find?
The firebenders weren't behind the explosion.
When the Fire Nation came to our village, she held them off. Well, my dad hid me in a well.
I guess these two can bond on that bit.
He wouldn't let me.
Yeah, let's bond about how we both witnessed a parent pretty much dying.
And every day, she would stop when the sun rose. She would watch and smile. Every day.
Remember that.
See if it,
Remember the sunrise.
Oh, wait. Yeah, so I feel like this... They've done a good job with these two in this episode, because now it's going to give, like, Katara more... Like I said, seeing her train's good. Now she's got that next step in it as well, so... GG's. I imagine getting smacked with that in the face.
We don't have to be afraid of our pain. We just need to decide what we're gonna do with it.
There's no way you two are kissing already. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. You kind of gave it a look there. I was like, no. We rushed it a bit with Sokka and Suki. Can we chill?
It has come to my attention you are involved in a matter vital to the safety of our empire. I'd be in your debt if you kept me informed on the progress of your mission, particularly as it relates to Prince Zuko. In return, I will keep in mind your loyalty and cooperation when the time comes for such debts to be paid. A time that may arrive sooner than expected. To the flame eternal, Princess AZULA.
He's buzzing with that. He's like, yes, I can go up the ranks.
You know the officer on Prince Zuko's crew, the one who slipped you the information about the Avatar? Lieutenant G. I'd like to speak to him.
Oh, is he the Mr. Gossip guy? His official name.
Sokka!
Hey, check this out.
Where's Katara?
He just whipped that up, I guess.
That's not all. We also found these. The ropes from the turnip cart.
So it wasn't the firebenders behind the explosion? It was...
You're not gonna believe this. I know who's behind the bombings.
What?
No, Jet's not the bad guy. Sai is.
Are you kidding me? Sai has done nothing but help us. Well, Jet's a con artist who lied to our faces.
He didn't lie.
Well...
He didn't tell the truth.
Besides, I saw Sai talking to the firebender. He's the traitor.
You don't know what you saw. For all we know, Sai could be working with the King's men to root out spies. He's headed to the palace right now. He could be reporting everything.
You're wrong.
This is just like you, Katara. Willing to believe in anything as long as it helps you.
How does this help her?
Where are you going?
To prove you're a jerk.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't need proof of that.
Right, well, that... his little look of... Cabbages!
Would you like to try one of
Not right now.
He hasn't said it. Oh! You two just keep bumping into each other. Oh, he didn't know that was Katara. He just... I don't know. Maybe he did.
The warehouse we destroyed, that was a meeting spot for spies. And by flushing them out, we got those 3 yesterday. Now the mechanist will help us root out even more evil.
Innocent people are gonna die, Jet.
Yeah, well...
That's the price of freedom.
Well, she lost hope in him very quickly.
You were right. Shut up and gloat later. Right now, we need to stop Sai.
Oh, we're moving quick now.
What's the fastest way to the palace?
It's at the highest point of the city.
Yeah, there is.
Keep your firebending in check, or you'll have the Earth Kingdom army to deal with.
I don't need fire to defeat this boy.
Sure. Go on then. Prove your point. Yo, fair play. He did prove his point. Oh, hell yeah. Well. Oh, mate, you get embarrassed. He hadn't used any fire yet still. I respect it. That's cool. Zuko, have you even got a hit in yet? Oh, he has actually had a few kicks.
Ready? 1.
No, look how fast that's going. There's no way. Pure skill.
You're an enemy of the Fire Nation.
And that's it? That's why you've been hunting me for 3 years?
How do you know it's been 3 years?
Unless...
You have my notebook.
No! Yes! Yes! Now you gotta have him in every up. That's the rule. Oh, is that Boomy? Yeah, Boomy. Jeez, alright.
Oh no.
Not very well hidden. You should have stopped the arrow in mid-air. Or push him out the way. No, she's going for the arrow. Nice, nice.
We must leave. Now.
Like, yeah, well, fair enough. He held off using fire for so long, and then he just learned he had the notebook. That was enough for him.
Find the firebender and close the gate. Go. Save yourself.
What?
For the Fire Nation!
Get right. They just flexed on him. Is that the end? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, fair enough. Guess we got more of Omashu to go. I thought it was just one episode in the show, but I guess we got a bit more. That's fine with me, I guess. That's fine with me. Again, I'm gonna do this at the end of every episode, but I'm gonna go to the original and just see what kind of went down. Ep 5, the King of Omashu, or Omashu, I don't know. So they show up to the city, you meet the mechanists, but yeah, they're together the entire episode, all three of them. Then he sees Boomy pretty early on, actually. They're all with Boomy by the 7-minute mark. So chill with him for a bit, have a bit of dinner, then they have that fight between them both about halfway. Aang versus Boomy. God, yeah, they fight for quite a bit, like the second half of the episode, and then they leave. Wow, that's so. Yeah, they took quite a few liberties with this one. Mainly getting Jet involved so early on. Like I say, he's in Ep 10 is when he's introduced, I believe. That episode is called Jet, so I think that is right. But that's when Katara kind of spends the episode with Jet. I don't mind that they kind of introduced him into this one, and then added the whole them going after the mechanist and all that stuff. I think it was a good idea to just have all three of them do something different, like Sokka working on, all the tools in the workshop, Katara being with Jet and seeing what they're about, and then Aang trying to find what was going on with the bombings and stuff. So yeah, they kind of went on their own little adventures, came back together by the end of it, and then we're going to be spending up 4 there as well, which I'm fine with, because obviously we saw Boomy actually, he was there briefly. I only know that was Boomy because I've seen the trailer and he was in it briefly and he was licking his chops in that trailer as well. But yeah, as long as we don't spend the entirety of the next episode, I don't know if we need an entire other... God, I bet we will though. Because like Aang and Boomy, we haven't even got like their flashbacks and stuff. Yeah, do they have the flashbacks in Ep 5 as well? Oh, God, there's so much. So we'll see. But in terms of this episode, away from the animation, I think it was another good one. I wouldn't say it was as strong as episode 2. I would say I preferred episode 2. Again, is that biased because I prefer Kyoshi Island to Omashu? Probably, but I'm fine with that. And Zuko getting more involved. Their fight, Aang versus Zuko at the end, was pretty good. I don't think it was amazing, but it was pretty good choreography there as well. I think it helps that the actor who plays Zuko, correct me if I'm wrong, but he does martial arts stuff in real life, or has done before, so he's the one pulling off all the stunts, which is really cool. So then Ira being taken Oh no, he kind of got away at the end, but he might have been taken captive. And got taken captive, so he'll be seeing Boomy very quickly into the next episode. But yeah, another good one. We'll go thought this was really good. The last episode was really good for Sakura. I felt like this one was really good for Katara. Kind of practicing more, learn a bit more about her mom, and opening up to Jet a little bit as well. Again, I wish some of the scenes were just given a little bit more time. I don't think it's on the level of like Percy Jackson, where I felt like every episode of Percy Jackson needed more time. I don't feel like that to that extent. It's just like a handful of scenes here and there. I just wish I had a bit more time. But oh yeah, being introduced to AZULA as well, very early compared to the original. I think we get a glimpse of her in one episode of season 1, but she's not really involved in the show until season 2. So I'm fine with her being introduced early on. I think that's, and again, same with Ozai, kind of seeing him a lot earlier. So yeah, it's fine. It just builds on the villains of the show early on as well. So I think there's some changes in here that I don't mind so far, to be honest. Some not the biggest fan of, but some of the changes I'm actually okay with so far. Rating wise, we'll go. I'd probably say it's the weakest out of the 3. I still think it was good though, so I'm going to go a 7 out of 10. Good episode. I'd say for me it goes this episode, then Ep 1, then my favourite still Ep 2. So I'm going to jump into Ep 4 as well, why the hell not? But thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. Patreon is linked down below if you do want to join us over on there. And also you can check out my playlist to my reactions to the original show if you want to check those out. But I'll see you next time for episode 4. Until then, take care. Peace.